So the first law is very simple. Give and you will get. Be a good fucking person, man. When's the last time you complimented somebody, gave somebody some money, helped somebody out, did something you didn't need to do just because you're a good person? It's from the love in your heart. Give before you ask to get, and be a go-giver. When you go out to talk to girls, instead of trying to take from them, give them something, teach them something, give them good energy, give a fat girl a compliment. When's the last time you did that? Or build somebody up, tell somebody they're a champion. So be that go-giver and you will get.
The Unapologetic Man Podcast.
The first law is what I call karmic marketing. Karmic marketing is basically doing unto others what you want them to do unto you, or giving before you get. This podcast is a perfect example. I have something like 736 episodes now where I just give without asking for anything in return other than come into my 3-month coaching program, where honestly, I'm going to actually give you more than I ask for in return, because that's the concept. When you give, you get back. And a lot of guys, unfortunately, not you listening, of course, but a lot of guys, unfortunately, are takers. For example, they just want to take a girl's phone number, take her out on a date, take off her underwear, and take off her sex without actually ever giving to begin with. This is why I have the concept of being a go-giver. The best way to open a woman is to give good energy, good value in the conversation, and not give a fuck about what happens. And that's the law of karmic marketing. Give before you ask to get. And when you give, you will be given sevenfold. For example, I give to charities every month, and this is a big reason I feel that my revenue has absolutely exploded. I give 5% to charities. So if I have a $100,000 month, that's $5,000 that I'll give to a place like St. Jude or Action Against Hunger, which are two places I really like to donate. And it just seems like my revenue keeps climbing. I give homeless people all the time, up to $100 sometimes, and you should see the look on their faces. I give unattractive women compliments. I give people good energy. I try to give you guys really good value in this podcast. And most importantly, I give my clients my blood, sweat, and tears. I had a guy named Johnny just signed up to the program. What's up, Johnny? And he told me, he's like, dude, your fucking sales process is a 10 out of 10. And I was thinking about it and I'm like, I don't really feel like I'm a salesman. I just care. And I do shit that communicates that I care. And because I care, because I'm a giver, because I'm always trying to figure out what's in it for you. I'm not trying to figure out what's in it for me. I'm trying to figure out what's in it for the client. How can I help him? How can I get him to his ultimate success with women, ultimate success with money, remap his brain? And when I think that way, it just works out for me. So many people are trying to take, but the strange and counterintuitive thing about life is this. It's the opposite of what we think it is. You think that by taking, stealing from others, trying to get one over on another person, which is exactly how the egoic mind works in this world. If you think that's the way to get what you want, what does life constantly teach people who behave that way? It teaches them, no, this isn't the way it works. In fact, when you screw over another person, you're going to get screwed over. And it seems like people never learn that lesson. Yet when you give without any expectation of receiving, it somehow always comes back to you. It reminds me of this painting I absolutely love where there's a bowl of food in the middle and a bunch of starving, super skinny people around the outside of the bowl. And these people all have really long spoons where when they take some food, they can't put it into their own mouth. But if they could just figure out that they would feed each other, then they wouldn't be starving and they would in fact thrive. And I really feel that's the way life works. When you do things for others, when you are a giver, you always get back in return. And that's what I've done to make my life explode. I want to be a good dude. I want to be a good person. I want to help out. And if when we die, what all those near-death experiencers say is true, and you have your life review, you feel like shit when you were an asshole in that life review, but you feel good when you've helped out others because you get to feel the experience from their perspective. I want to have my life review and be proud of myself. I want to be the kind of person who walked through this life with love and gave. And I know you guys are constantly lied to. You guys are constantly marketed to. And I market too. You kind of have to in this space. But genuinely, I fucking care about my brothers. I care about my clients. And that, in my opinion, is why I'm so successful. That's why I've been able to become a multimillionaire. So the first law is very simple. Give and you will get. Be a good fucking person, man. When's the last time you complimented somebody, gave somebody some money, helped somebody out, did something you didn't need to do just because you're a good person? It's from the love in your heart. A lot of you, unfortunately, are kind of takers, dude. I see them in my inbox all the time. Hey, Mark, answer this question for me. Hey, Mark, give me this. Or, hey, introduce me to your hot assistant, which, by the way, I don't know if you guys knew, but my assistant was a former Playboy playmate. And guys are just like really creepy with her. It's fucked up, man. Be a good person. Give before you ask to get, and be a go-giver. When you go out to talk to girls, instead of trying to take from them, give them something, teach them something, give them good energy, give a fat girl a compliment. When's the last time you did that? Or build somebody up. Tell somebody they're a champion. Make somebody's dream come true. Or if they want something that you want, give it to them. Like you guys are both fighting over a girl. Be like, you know what, bro? You can have her, man. There's plenty of abundance. There's more than enough in this world. So be that go-giver and you will get. What's up, brother? Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. To watch the full podcast episode, click here. And before you go, if you're feeling extra generous, please like, comment, subscribe. It really helps me in the algorithm. I'd sincerely appreciate it. Unapologetic Army.